The derivation of everything, from intellect to matter. If then it is necessary that there not be one alone, for all things would have been hidden, having no shape in that one, and not even would a single real being have existed, if that one had stayed in itself. Nor would there have been the multiplicity of these real beings, which have been generated from the one, if the things after them had not taken their going forth, those things that have been allotted the rank of souls. In the same way, it was necessary too that there should be not just souls alone without the things becoming manifest that have been produced through souls, if at any rate this is in each nature, to make what comes after it, and to unfold itself as from a seed, which proceeds from an origin without parts into a final goal that is perceptible, what is earlier always remaining in its own seat, but bringing to birth, as it were, what comes after it out of a power unspeakably immense, as great as was in those earlier beings, which could not stand still as if it had drawn a line around itself out of selfish jealousy, but had to go on always until all things have come to the furthest possible limit, because of a boundless power that extends to all from itself, and that cannot allow anything to be without a portion of itself. For there was certainly nothing that prevented anything whatever from having a portion of the divine nature insofar as it was possible for each to participate. Either then the nature of matter existed always, and it was not possible for it, since it existed not to participate in that which provides the good to all insofar as each can, or the generation of matter followed necessarily upon the causes before it. And not even so was it necessary for it to be separate, because that which gave it being as a kind of gracious gift stopped out of powerlessness before coming to matter. A manifestation of what is best in the intelligibles, therefore, is the fairest beauty of the perceptible world, a manifestation of their power and goodness, and all things are held together forever, both those which exist intelligibly and those which exist perceptibly, the former existing from themselves, and the later taking their being forever by participation in them, imitating the intelligible nature insofar as they can. How then do all things come from a simple one, with no rich diversity appearing in it, no doubleness of any kind? It is because there was nothing in it, that for this reason all things have come out of it, and so that being might exist. The one is not being, but the generator of being. This is the first act of generation, as it were, being perfect because it seeks nothing, has nothing, needs nothing. The one, so to speak, overflows, and its overfullness has made another, and what has come to be turned back to it and was filled, and in looking to it, this came to be intellect. Its rest in relation to the one, being, but its vision in relation to it, made intellect. Since it stopped in relation to it, so that it might see, it becomes at once intellect and being. This then, being like that, makes similar things, pouring forth a multiple power, and this is also a form of it, just as in turn that which was before it poured it forth. And this activity from the substance of intellect is the activity of soul, which comes to be this while intellect remains, for intellect also came to be while that before it remained. But the soul creates, not by remaining, but having been moved, she generated an image. Looking there, then, from where she came to be, she is filled, and having gone forth to another opposite movement, she generates perception, and the nature implants as an image of herself. But nothing is separated or cut off from what is before it. That is why also the soul above seems to reach up to plants. For in a way, she does reach that far, because the principle in plants belongs to her. Certainly, she is not entirely in plants. But she has come to be in plants in the sense that she has gone forth so far toward lower, and has made another reality by her procession, and by her desire for what is worse. And that which is before this, which depends upon intellect, lets intellect remain in itself.